Mother react to daughter's claims about Davido. World of Sports, AFCON 2025 Super Eagles captain Ndidi bags chill to continue as Super Eagles coach. Good evening and thanks for joining us for the news across the world on Diamond 887 FM, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. And I'm Precious Afolabi. You can listen to us via our website www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook. You can also download the app on Google Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after the short break, please. We'll be right back.
We often think that mental health breakdowns sound like this.
I'm emotionally pressed. I'm emotionally downcast. I am so confused of all about life.
But in reality, they can sound like this. Don't make assumptions that people are okay just because they laugh and they smile. Everyone is going through something. Check on your friends and be kind to everyone else.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
Welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. A River State High Court in Port Harcourt has barred Chief Judge Justice Simeon Chibuzo Amadi from receiving or acting on any correspondence from the State House of Assembly regarding the impeachment of the Governor Simeon Fubara and his deputy Professor Ngozi Nwa Odu. In the injunctions followed separate suits filed by the governor and his deputy challenging the Assembly's action, as the court sitting in Oyibo local government area also restrains the Speaker Martins Umevule and 32 other officials, including the House of Clerk, from taking any steps to constitute a panel to investigate the alleged misconduct. In order prevent the chief judge from receiving, forwarding, or acting any impeachment related document for 7 days. The Lagos state government has expressed regrets over the collapse of the bungalow classrooms block at Odo Kekere High School, Ikorodu, clarifying the structure had been earlier been marked for demolition. The clarifications was contained in the statement issued on Friday by the Special Committee on Rehabilitations of Public Schools, CSRPS, and according to the statement, the classroom blocks collapsed late Thursday, but no casualties were recorded, with all students confirmed to be safe. The Special Committee explains that the building had been scheduled for demolitions to make way for more befitting classrooms edifice capacity of accommodation and the school growing student population. And the governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has ordered the immediate relocations of pupils to nearby schools to prevent disruptions of academic activities. The National Associations of Nigerian Students, NAND, has confirmed the release of 52 youth, including students of Ambrose Ali University, AAU, Epuma, who were arrested on Monday for participating in a protest over security concerns in the community. This was disclosed in a statement issued Friday by the NAN National President, Comrade Oladoja Olushola. And according to NAN, profiling reveals that 38 of the detained persons were AAU students, while the remaining 14 were youth from the host community. The association said it negotiates the release of the 52 detainees and the drop-ins of the related charges, citing the close relationship between the students and the community youth. Operatives of the Department of State Service, DSS, in Niger State have successfully rescued two pastors, Reverend E.D. Buhari and Emmanuel Jacob, alongside the church member Suleiman Adamu, who were kidnapped on January 9th, 2026, in the Guada area of the Chikums local government area, Kaduna State, as the victims were traveling to Niger State to officiate a wedding when they were abducted. The rescue victims were received in Kaduna on Friday by Reverend John Joseph Hayab, chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in the 19th Northern State, and FCT, which commends the DSS for the timely intervention. He noted that the rescue brought relief to the church, families, and the broader Christian community, while emphasizing the importance of coordinated security efforts to combat criminality. The Osun State All Progressives Congress APC said on Friday it is reviewing the Federal High Court dismissal of its suit challenges the appointment of Mr. Ashim Abiyoye as chairman of the Osun State Independent National Electoral Commission's OSSIEC, as the party said it will determine its next step after examining the court decision. Justice Adefunmilola Demi Ajayi of the Federal High Court of Shogbo dismissed the APC suit for lack of jurisdiction. The party has claimed that Abiyoye, a registered member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), was ineligible to serve as OSSIEC chairman of the suit to restrain him from acting in the capacity. Coming to the home farm scene, the Kwara State Polytechnic student, Bemleke Olayiwola has accused the 7 mobile police officers attached to the Kwara State Police Command of extorting 70,000 naira from him, money meant for his school fees. The incident reportedly occurred on Tuesday at the checkpoint near garage of Ofa in Ilori, where the officers stopped Olayiwola for a luggage search and accused him of being a Yahoo boy after finding a locally made anti-malaria soap in his bag. Olayiwola recounted that he was isolated, assaulted, and forced under duress to sign a statement he did not really understand. The officer allegedly demanded 300,000 naira for bail, but upon learning is only had 100,000 naira intended for tuition, they extorted 70,000 in cash before releasing him. His phone was seized throughout the ordeal, preventing him from contacting his parents. As the student's uncle, Lukman Abiyoye, confirms the soap was a harmless traditional remedy prepared by the family, attempts to reach the Kwara State Police Command for comment, including SPA Jiria Diton, were unsuccessful at the time of reporting. The Emir of Ilori and chairman of the Kwara State Traditional Rulers Council, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Sulugambari, has dismissed claim by individuals over the ownership of the Itamo Market land, describing such a session as null and void. In a statement issued on Friday, the monarch said the history of the land acquisitions was well documented and free of ambiguity. And according to the Emir, the land was voluntarily donated by the late Waziri of Ilori, Dr. Abubakar Ulushola Saraki, to facilitate the relocations of the traders from the old Ago market. He explains that the land was subsequently handed over to the Ilori West local government for proper administration and development as part of the effort to decongest the Ojaoba axis and improve commercial activities in Ilori. As the Emir stressed that the land has since been used openly as a public market and urged individuals laying claims to it to respect historical fact and constituted authority. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 887 FM, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. We're going to break now. When we return, we'll bring you entertainment, sport news. Please, we'll be right back.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
Welcome back. You're still listening to the news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 887 FM, Ilori, Kwara State, Nigeria. Now we'll move to the foreign stories. The United Nations has warned that food aid in war-torn Sudan could be exhausted within months unless hundreds of millions of dollars are urgently pledged. The World Food Program, WPF, appealed for $700 million to sustain its operations and prevent the worsening of what it describes as the world's most severe hunger and displacement crisis. Sudan's 3-year civil war between the military government and the paramilitary rapid support forces has killed tens of thousands and displaced 14 million people. Bipartisan U.S. congressional delegations met with leaders of Denmark and Greenland on Friday to affirm support and ease tensions following President Donald Trump's threat to seize the Arctic island. As 11 members team led by Democratic Senator Chris Coons emphasized that closer alliances are crucial amid global instability. Trump cited Greenland's strategic location and rich mineral resources as vital to U.S. security, leaving open the possibility of force promoting European nations to deploy some military contingent to the island at Denmark's request. The delegations met Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen and the Greenland Symbio's Premier Jean Frederick Nelson to assure them of congressional backing and diplomatic commitments. And now moving on to the business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
On business news today, the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform, Taiwo Oyedele, has clarified that small-scale investors in the capital market are fully exempt from the capital gain tax under the 2026 tax reforms law, which is designed to protect low-income earners and boost disposable income. He made the remarks during the Kauri quarterly economy discuss, a Nigerian economy outlook for 2026. Oyedele explains that individuals who sought to proceed from asset disposal do not exceed 150 million naira would gain below 10 million naira in 12 months. In the world of entertainment news,
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
Ayola Injo, alleged mothers of 12 years old Mitchell Anoluapo, has broken her silence following her daughter's public demand for a DNA test that confirms whether Afrobeat superstar Davido is her father. The controversies resignated after Davido denied the paternity, claiming he had taken multiple DNA tests, all of which returned negative, and insisting he had never met Ladijo before. And now moving on to the sport news.
Diamond FM Sports News.
Super Eagles captain Wilfred Ndidi has called for head coach Eric Chill to retain his position following Nigerian semi-finals exit at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Chill further remained uncertain after the team lost 4-2 on penalty to host Morocco, and the final decision to rest with the Nigerian Football Federation NFF. Ndidi emphasized the importance of the continuity within the squad, urging the NFF to maintain Chill's leadership. Still on sport, for the last lap, Super Eagles head coach Eric Chill has expressed his disappointment at having to prepare for the third place playoff at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. The Malian coach reveals that he had hoped to lead Nigeria to the final after the team 4-2 penalty shootout loss to host Morocco in the semi-final on Wednesday. Joe praises players for their effort throughout the tournament, urging them to remain focused despite the setback. Looking ahead to Saturday bronze medal match against Egypt, Chell said he has encountered a squad to maintain their morale and approach the game with determination. And with that, we have come to the end of the news across the world. But before we go, here is the major highlights. Court bars Rivers chief from acting as Assembly's impeachment directive. Ikorodu school collapse. Lagos government says a building was marked for demolition. 7 police officers accused of robbing Kwara police students 7,000 naira. Itamo Market, Emir of Ilorin dismisses land claims of farms public ownership. On the foreign scene, UN wants Sudan food aid could run out without $700 million funding. And in the business news, tax reforms to protect lower income Nigeria. Oyedele. In the world of entertainment, paternity raw. Mother reacts to daughter's claims about Davido. And lastly, from the world of sports, AFCON 2025, Super Eagles captain Ndidi back Chill to continue as Super Eagles coach. Now, do you know segment? Do you know on this day in 1966, late Major General Johnson Aguiyi became Nigeria's first military head of state following the January 16 coup that ended the First Republic. If you don't know, now you know. For news and informations about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM on this number 0913 655 6952 or 0916 062 7526. The news was compiled and edited by Adeyemi Adewale and read to you by Precious Afolabi. Many thanks for listening to your Shining Supreme station.
I'm 88.7 FM.